Okay. So I want to talk about Liverpool. We've suffered a lot recently as a Liverpool fans for like successive of defeats. Something that we're not used to. I mean, last season was pretty fun. So today we were playing yesterday West Ham. Coming into the game, not so confident. Everybody is just trolling. Everybody is just trolling me. My family, my friends, their family, everybody is just having a shot at us. And that's fine. I guess it's long overdue. Yeah. So yeah, Liverpool form was in very bad shape. And when you look at West Ham, it's not like they world beaters or anything. They seem to be like right at the bottom of the league as well, just fighting for relegation. But you can't really be sure with Liverpool. We're fresh off a defeat to Nottingham Forest, who are also fighting for relegations. We had no idea what to expect, but I would say that looked pretty good. That looked more like the Liverpool that we've become accustomed to under Arne Slot, in the sense that we controlled most of the game. And part of this video, I would just like to express my views on Kirky. Um, but that's coming soon. So yeah, we control the game in most departments. If I have a look at here, the stats after the match, that's on 9 shots, 5 on targets. Not too much, but it's about quality. 5 on targets and 2 ended up in goals. So I think that's a good thing. We also limited West Ham quite a bit. They had no shot on target. That means Alisson didn't have to make a save, and that's really good. Well, good for the team. Maybe not for him. I'm sure he was just going through the motions there in the goal. But yeah, that's positive. And when I look at the position stats and the passes, I mean, oh, damn, West Ham had 92%. Um, that's pretty impressive by them. But I think it just shows to the point of control that we sort of manage them properly, meaning showing them the spaces that we wanted to show them, Because if you have a 92% pass accuracy and you're putting the ball where you want to put it, that score would look hell of a lot different, actually. So that just speaks to how confident and organized the Liverpool team was in just making sure that we don't give West Ham what they want. They can still pass around. Um, it's one of their strengths, actually. So, yeah, I didn't really notice too many other things other than just Liverpool controlling the ball, and then when it's time to, especially in the second half, we were a bit more clinical. Um, First half, there wasn't that much action, if I can remember correctly. So all the action was on the second half. And yeah, I would say the main task for the day was to just make sure that since we're away from home, we're not giving away opportunities, we're not rushing into things, silly fouls. We've had a couple of penalties this season against us, so we needed to be aware of that. Just start the game properly and not concede the first goal, which we've been like it's been a habit for us for whatever reason. We just seem to always be a little bit unlucky and a little bit not composed in the right moments. So we end up like conceding the first goal all the time. And then it's like you gotta climb a mountain now. And one thing about the Premier League is teams copy each other. So they know that Liverpool's weakness is if you just put a low block, that's it. That's what you need to do. And then 90% of the time this season it's worked. So we needed to make sure that we don't concede the first goal because if you concede the first goal, then it gives the incentive to the opposing team to do just that and just sit back for the rest of the time. And uh, we haven't really figured out how to attack that sort of style yet this season. And it doesn't help that the players that we're trying to integrate. It's a lot of them. So it's a lot of partnerships that need to be formed. It's a lot of understanding between, okay, if I pass it here, I'm gonna move that way. Players need to learn each other's tendencies. So the low block for the considerable future might still be a challenge for us. At least until I see Liverpool going into a game and face a low block and come out the other side not only just victorious, but looking like they have a plan, because of late it's like they have no plan. So yeah, that is that on that. So given that, they were able to just make sure that they are hard to beat, which is the first step for us because yeah, we don't want to concede that first goal. So did that pretty nicely the whole half. Came back in the second half. It looks like maybe West Ham a little bit not so solid in their structure as well. So we took advantage. It was a very nice finish by Isak. Good for him actually to get a goal because yeah, he's not looked he's not looked like the sparkling Isak that we know from Newcastle. Yeah, well, he was on fire there. Like you couldn't do anything with him. It looked like every time he got the ball, he was gonna make something happen all the time. So we haven't seen that. I'm hoping this goal here is the first of many for him because yeah, we like to see our quality players performing at the level that we expect them to. Yeah, so that is nice for him. Just wanna mention Kirkis. Yeah, Kirkis finally because I have not been very high on him. In fact, even when we signed him, I was like, okay, he's gonna come in just to be like an understudy to Robertson. So that means he's not starting games. He's probably like coming in second half here, there, some games where we think, okay, we need to fill the weaker squad and all of that. At least for the first few months, I thought that's what his future looked like. Because Robertson is still a very good left back, actually. He's lost a bit of a step, of course, but I still think he's better than Kirkus right now. So, yeah. Having said that, his Liverpool starts he's not has not been very good. He has just everybody looks nervous. Well, not today, but previously, everybody just looked nervous when he's on the lineup. His clearances weren't as effective. He'll just kick the ball wherever. His passing was a little bit suspicious for me. The timing of his runs, like a lot was wrong with him and eventually Slot picked up on that and he started playing Robertson more frequently, which I thought was a good thing to do. But for this game, I was very impressed with him because, yeah, I mean, we're all under pressure, meaning the players. They're all under pressure. Everybody needs to look at themselves and start performing. So it looked like he was really focused today. I didn't see a lot of mistakes from him. His positioning was always on the right. I thought he dealt with Bowen really well because he's a Premier League player. Bowen is not like gonna make things easy for you. He's got some quality actually. So yeah, he handled him pretty well and made sure show him on the outside all the time and then block that passing lane into the box, which which is the right formula to deal with the sort of player because he's looking to try and hit it early on the cross. So what you want to do is just keep your distance right. Make sure you're close at the right times. And you block the crosses coming in. And he did a lot of that very well. I was also impressed with just his general reading of the game today. He was able to just make the right short pass, the right pass at the right time, kind of like timing, which is something that I've been screaming for actually when I talk to my friends and stuff. I tell them, no, cricket is just too angsty right now. He needs to relax a little bit. And yeah, he did that today, keeping things simple, not overcomplicating stuff. not over like committing as well on the overlapping. He did go up from time to time, but not all the time.
30 minutes left
So
to play.
I think it's a
And
it's
possibilities
a
here.
good thing. It's a good thing to sprint like that,
Is it
but you
possible?
gotta make sure that you time it rightly because if you
Oh, yes!
you are bombing forward at the wrong time, we're always vulnerable to
Scores the
counters.
goal!
I think he found the right balance for that,
Neutrals are getting
at
their money's
least.
worth. 3-2
So
in the
yeah, I
score.
just thought I'd give him his props because
Defenders.
yeah, I've not been too high on him. Yeah. As for the rest of the team, I would think
On to De Jong.
another person who deserves a special shout would be Gomez. He executed
Decent
very
possession,
well.
but nothing comes of it. Good
Mm,
defending it was.
one thing I like about Gomez, he seems to just
This is Robert
do the
Lewandowski.
basic stuff right. You know when you put him
What
in
can
there,
he say?
he's not gonna sh- do like
And
out of the
well
ordinary
positioned to
things,
read
but
it.
the basics he does them at a very high level. So he was able to just and he was playing very high up actually for the day,
Michael Olise.
like almost
Effective on the flank.
right next to the
And a chance to win it
right left
away.
back for West Ham. But yeah,
Good
so
idea.
I guess that's just what Slot told him to do. Um, he executed that very well. He also got an assist, so that is very
Well, they
good.
sequence this.
Hopefully, we
It's
start
a
seeing him more
ball to
often
win
because I really like
possession.
Gomez. I thought Gomez and Van Dijk
Won the ball back very
have a
cleanly,
very
nice and
solid
quick.
understanding.
Fans are trying to
In
push the
fact,
team forward and give
when I
them
was
the
speaking to
ball.
my friend, I was mentioning that
Options in
perhaps
the
Slot
centre.
needs to try and take out Konate and put Gomez back in there.
Maybe dangerous
Just
here.
because I know if you have Van Dijk and Gomez together, actually, that's a very strong, one of the
Good to win
strongest
it.
center back pairings I've seen throughout this
And
whole
pushed all the way by the
era of
keeper.
Liverpool. Just playing very well. Gomez and Van Dijk were up there.
Jesse Fleming.
Maybe people are
Frigorino.
very quick to forget that. I think let's sum it up.
And into the last 15 minutes of action.
Liverpool executed very well.
And the
Very well.
counter-attack looks ready.
Everything I think Slot would have asked for happened today,
The
actually,
keeper
including
sticking with the
scoring
shot
goals
to
because
that.
that's been a big
Danger
problem
averted for now.
for the team.
Perfect
It
chance.
resulted in a 2-win, 2-0. In summary, they came in,
Lionel
made
Messi.
sure that everything is tight at the back.
Now
They are not losing the second challenges.
Son
People are
crossed it
tackling
towards the
harder.
centre
People are
post.
running a bit more. So that results in a nice, solid 2-0 win. Hopefully they keep it up for the next game as well. It'll be interesting to see if we keep
They
playing
haven't
Gomez
been at their best, but this
as
game's
well. I
nearly
think
over.
that is something
They're
to
just reminding them of
watch,
what
and I
they
think that's
can
something
do.
that should happen
Just one
because
more
yeah,
decent chance before
Gomez
the
is a
final
very good
whistle.
player, and we don't
He's
need to
given them a
be
hit.
making
Oh my
makeshifts,
word. There's excellent
putting
defending.
Soboslai on the right,
What a
which is not his
touch.
best position, and just killing the offensive prowess that we have as well because he's a forward player, Soboslai. So
Annoyingly, they're at
I
brick.
think he'll be relieved that he's still in the lineup
But
and he's not
moving
playing right
quickly.
back. So that's a good thing. So now
Final
we need
whistle
to
reading,
just
and one thing is certain,
uh,
no one is
build
leaving
on this.
because it's still
Yeah,
close.
we need to build on this. And I don't think it's going to be too difficult. I think our next coming fixtures are
Lionel
very
Messi,
easy. Well, not very easy, but
Lewandowski.
palatable.
Very effective challenge.
Because, yeah, it could be worse.
Well, he's certainly not
Um,
alone.
what are we playing?
Giving it their all.
Sunderland,
It's
Leeds
certainly looking
United. I
promising.
think two,
Well, it came to
those two
nothing.
games are actually winnable. I did see Leeds did give, was it City? And they gave them a run for their
David De
money.
Gea.
Let's see what was the score.
Lewandowski. Intercepted at the right
3-2.
side. And the
Yeah,
keeper taking it cleanly.
so I don't think they're going to be easy, but um,
The referee has decided the
we should
result.
be able to
1
just,
minute of added
if
time.
we perform like we did today, we should be able to play to that level as well.
And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Yeah, it was a real below par.